Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. I pray this is encouraging to you on today. We're going to be talking about Samson here and when my appetite needs boundaries. How many of y'all know that our appetite needs boundaries, right? Because when we talk about appetite, we're not talking about something distant or abstract, right? We're talking about my appetite, your appetite in the moment. How do we respond to the pressure and the influence around us, right? Whether it's our physical hunger or our spiritual hunger. And that's why this is so important for the church, because we need to be able to discern the difference between our wants and desires, and do they align with the will of God? Because that's where we get in the pickle, is when our wants and desires override the will of God, right? Our appetite is not dangerous because it exists. My appetite becomes dangerous when it has no boundaries. Yeah, when you just do whatever you want to do. Not submitted to anybody, anything, ain't listening to nobody. Yeah, all pride. Doing what you want to do, right? You got to have boundaries. God has given us boundaries from the beginning. Do not eat from this one tree. You had one job. Okay, anyways, that's another story. Samson was anointed. He was called and he was empowered by God. How many of y'all know some men and women of God, right? But his strength was never the issue. It was his appetite. Over time, Samson kept placing himself in spaces where his appetite was speaking louder than his calling, right? So what started as a curiosity eventually became a compromise because it was about him. Let's just be real. When we get into that ego, But here's the key. Samson did not lose his strength in one moment, as we might see because of the cartoons and the movies that we've watched, right? He lost it through repeated moments of unchecked appetite. So my appetite, it always wants more. My appetite always wants access. It wants more permission. It wants more crowd. It just wants more, right? It's like it's never satisfied. In our calling, listen, just because we're called, it does not cancel the need for discipline. We still need to be disciplined, y'all. Our anointing does not replace our boundaries. I don't care what you're called to. I don't care how much anointing you got, right? We need discipline. We need boundaries. And our strength without self-control will eventually collapse, right? Self-control is a part of the fruit of the Spirit. We need it. It's necessary. And again, all of it keeps us grounded and submitted unto God. So we don't think that we're so highly above ourselves. God never left Samson. But Samson kept stepping outside the protection of obedience by following his appetite instead of God's instruction. It says in his word that he prayed, God, give me the strength in this moment. His strength, God took that away, right? Or did he give it away because of his disobedience? This is not about condemnation. It's about awareness. Boundaries are not punishment. Boundaries are protection for what God has placed inside of you. Listen, I pray that you have a wonderful day on today. Happy Wednesday. Think about this question as I end. Where does your appetite need stronger boundaries to protect what God has entrusted to you? See you Friday.